What's up guys, Benny G's here. Let's wipe into the intro. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell every time I upload a video. It has been a very long time. You're probably wondering, Benny G, where have you been? Why haven't you posted any videos? To answer that question, in April of last year, I went to see my brother and his wife in St. Augustine, Florida. I flew down there by myself. It was flying by myself. Flying by myself was awesome. It was a little nerve-wracking. It was nerve-wracking and exciting at the same time. I finally got to go on a Friday, and I had to, let's just say I had to wait for a long time before I actually boarded my plane. So what I mean by that is my original flight to St. Augustine got canceled on Thursday due to some weather issues that occurred to where I was going. So I got an email from the company that I was flying through, sent me an email that said that had gotten canceled. So I had to reschedule my flight for the following day, which was a Friday. So I had to reschedule my flight so the only times that they had was a night flight. So I have never flown at night at all. So the only time they have is a night flight. So I got up the next day and I had to be at the airport really at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening. So I finally got to go. I'm in the airport. Let's just say that everything went well. Everything went through perfectly. Everything went well. From the start to the end. So I boarded my plane. I did do a slideshow video where I showed you guys where I was and how I got there and how I got to the moment where I was on the plane. So on the plane, there was a lot of people, and it was packed full of people. My seat was in an aisle seat closest to the exit. So you have aisle seats here and aisle seats there. So my seat was on the aisle seat facing the exit of the plane. So I sat there for about an hour and 38 minutes was my flight time from here to St. Augustine. So I finally landed about 8:20 in the middle of the night, at 8:20 at night. No, it's like 9:28 in the middle of the night. So I finally deboarded. They landed the plane. They had a couple of issues of where to land. They had another plane in front of mine that had landed to where we were supposed to be landing. Long story short of that is that we finally landed on the ground, and so I landed. I had to walk through the airport to get my bags, which I had checked the previous airport that I had been into to get it through the airport. So then I had to get my bag to where I was. So I had to walk downstairs to go to baggage claim, which is, I mean, it's an airport. So long story short of that is that I landed and I was very, very, very tired. I was exhausted. I had flown straight there, and I was very tired. So you can't sleep on a plane because the plane is so loud. You have a lot of people on the plane. Well, you really can't sleep on it. And I couldn't. I tried a couple of times. I tried dozing off, um, but I couldn't. So we finally got there, and I finally met up with my brother, and I had the most incredible time with him. I finally got to the airport that I was at. We had to drive a long way to where he's at, um, to their house, and I finally got to their house about like I think 11 at night. And then the only thing that I wanted to do was go to bed. So I actually went to bed. I was tired. I got up the next day. It was sunny. It was warm. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed my time there. We went to the beach. Um, I went shopping, of course. You know me, I love going shopping. So I went shopping, a lot of fun stuff. Um, if you guys want to see that video, I will have it linked in the description box down below of where I was. It is incredible. Honestly, St. Augustine is one of the oldest city in St. Augustine. I highly recommend it. If you ever go there, go to the fort. Honestly, that's what I can do. But that's just personal information that I will not go into. But it was so cool to be on the beach. The water was freezing. I did not go swimming because it was just too cold, and I had lost when my flight got canceled. I had lost an extra day to be there, so I had to. Yeah, I really didn't get a chance to spend more time with them like I had planned before my first time flight. But anyway, but it was still good. I had an amazing food. It was awesome. I mean, the food was incredibly good. So I have pictures of me, eating a donut. The donuts that I was eating, it was just incredible. The donut that I had was a round donut, and it tasted like a key lime pie, like a key lime pie. I love key lime pie. I'm a key lime pie. I love anything with key lime. I like. So I had that and a coffee. I love coffee. Don't judge me. I love coffee. But I spent my time there. And then on my last day, I actually got to go downtown St. Augustine. It was incredible. Bringing up some old memories of when I was there last time. Um, so it was just awesome to catch up, to see people that I hadn't seen in a long time. And then I had to go back to the airport on Monday, fly back to the airport, and I think I didn't board until 7:50 on a Monday night. So I'm sitting in the airport, extremely tired. I Everything went well going through. I finally sat down in the airport. Oh, and it was a long wait. They had planes coming in, people getting off and on, off and on. It was all that until I think I got on. Um, so there's only like 13 people on that plane, and I mean, when I say no one was on that plane, no one was sitting behind me, or I had one couple sitting in front of me, but no one behind me at all. It was incredible, and he was sitting next to me, so I had enough I had enough room to move. So it was incredible. I got home late Monday night at 11:15 midnight. By the time I got off, by the time we landed, stopped the plane, I got into the airport to where I was, to where I came out off, I had to go through double doors and go downstairs. Normally, um, normally we go on an escalator, but unfortunately that got busted. So I had to, walk to, I had to walk downstairs and then meet my mom at the bottom. And I think by the time I got home, I was very tired. I had dark circles in my eyes. I tried sleeping on the plane, um, but it was just too noisy. I tried sleeping. I tried everything to keep, at least not be tired by the time I got back. So the next day, unfortunately, was another day. I was tired, but all in all, I really had a great trip. Honestly, that was one of the best trips that I think I had ever had taken by myself. Would I do it again? Definitely yes. But I think I would do it a little different. Instead of flying into one airport, I would fly directly to where my brother lives, in Florida, so that it's closer to where he is, and not a long drive, not a really long drive to get to where I was. So it was just like I said, it was an amazing trip. I highly recommend if you guys ever end up going to Florida, or to anywhere else. I highly recommend going to St. Augustine because there's a lot of history. If like me, I love history. So going to the fort was one of the thing was one of those things that I thoroughly enjoyed. I have pictures on my community post, and I have a video that I did personally to show you guys where it was and how it went from start to the end. I did not take any pictures at the end of my trip because I was way too tired. I did not want to smile. I did not want to smile because it was just too tired. I was just too tired to actually smile. So I came back. Wonderful trip. I would do it again, probably in the near future. I would love to go back again. Hopefully, um, but do the same way I did before. I mean, everyone was very, very helpful from start to finish, there and back. It was just incredible. It was very, very incredible. I would love to do it again. So that is where I was in April. So now it is May. I feel like April has just left and gone, and now May's here. Um, so I will hopefully do more videos. Please go check out my shorts. I just did a couple of that, so please go check them out. I'm gonna end it here. If you have not already, please go check out Papa Shack. Honestly, I just watched his video already. Please go check it out. And please also go check out Justin Talks Puppets one, his main channel and his second channel too. Both of them. I'll have everyone else's links in the description box down below. So honestly guys, thank you guys so much for the prayers and the support of me flying on a big adventure I have never done in my entire life, but I had an incredible time. I honestly thank you guys so much, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next